Hi everyone, it's Paula for PSE Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Today we are just going to do a fun little St. Patrick's Day wreath. I'm using this sign that I picked up a few years ago actually from the Dollar Tree, and it measures 6 by 6. I put two pipe cleaners, stapled two pipe cleaners into the sides because the walls are thick enough. So we also have a 12-inch frame. This one, it's either from Dollar General or Walmart. They both have them for about the same price, $1.75, somewhere around there. And I have some green mesh. I have some pipe cleaners. I have some speckled tulle that I picked up. I'm sure I got this at the Dollar Tree as well. Again, a few years ago. I have some ribbon. I'm not sure what ribbon I'm going to use yet, but I have this. It's a bit glittery and a bit out there. Definitely a different tone of green, but we'll see what we can do here. So I just want to have some fun and make, again, a wreath that's a bit different, a bit unique, maybe not so traditional. And when I mean not so traditional, I mean, you know, not everybody's making the same kind, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. So, all right, let's put the pipe cleaners in. I'm going to use, I'm going to do 6 and 6. So I'm going to do 12. So let's start on the outer and just, you know, pick 2 bars and twist. So I guess I'm going to do, yeah, hold on, let me see actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it does have 6 sections. Okay. I think I did the math right. So on the outer, I'm just going to do on the crossbars. And on the inners, I'm going to do in the middle of the section. And you know the drill. I'm going to fast forward through parts that are repetitive just because I will explain it, and then there's no need for us to make the video longer. Okay, so now my inner, I'm going to do, so between the crossbars in the middle section on the inner part. And I'm going to do that for every section. That should give me enough coverage for sure. So this is, with it being a 12-inch frame, it will be a smaller wreath, but it's still going to be very full. Just the circumference wouldn't be as much as one that's like a 14-inch frame, right? I mean, I guess it could be, but I'm not sure how. Given that you can only put a certain amount of pipe cleaners, as you can see, it's already looking pretty full, right? Okay, so we have our pipe cleaners in. We have 12 on the, I'm sorry, total 12, 6 on the outside, 6 on the inside. The outside ones are on the crossbars. The inside ones are in between the crossbars on the 2 inner bars. These are extra. I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to pull out my mesh. And this, it was an open roll already, so I know I'm going to have to open another one. Let's go ahead and make these 30 inches in length. So I'm going to cut them at 30 inches. Somehow you can't see that, but that's okay. Rest assured, I'm cutting 12 pieces at 30 inches. And yeah, I will speed up this portion and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to do a ruffle. I'm going to get my very curled mesh. Let me see if I can put this over there so it doesn't get in the way. Okay. I'm going to do the curl side down, and I'm just going to pinch my thumbs together, and I'm going to walk my hands, my fingertips towards the other end of the mesh while pushing my thumbs, and then join it in the middle. And then you have a little butterfly, a little bow tie, whatever you want to call it. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and put them in this way rather than this way. So I'm just going to put it in, twist it twice, and call it a day. I'm going to do that same process around the entire frame. Yep. We'll do another one together. It doesn't matter if you do inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, outer. Do whatever works for you. Sometimes I do all the outer and then I do the inner. Sometimes I just inner, outer, inner, outer. Okay, so again, curl side down, find the middle, put your thumbs there, and then just as you're pushing with your thumbs up, you're walking your hands towards the other side of the mesh, and you just keep doing that. And then you will have, again, a little butterfly, bow tie, whatever you want to call it. This is a ruffle. I don't know if I called it something different a second ago, but this is a ruffle. And then I'm just going to find a tie and put it on in there. Again, I'm choosing to put it in this way rather than this way, right? So I'm doing it vertical versus horizontal. I think I got that right. I may have not. All right, I'm going to fast forward and I will see you guys back here once I am done with this part. So as you can see, it's pretty full. It measures 20 by 20. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit smaller than if I used a 14-inch frame, but still a good size for a door. Okay, so now I have this, and I thought, So as many of my projects, I end up changing the design. Sometimes it's after I've completely finished it. Sometimes it's in the midst of actually doing it. This particular one, I did not like how it looked. So I decided to go ahead and change it. But rather than cutting all that out of the video, I decided to keep it in and just fast forward it. So instead of doing every other tie, top and bottom, because I didn't like how it looked, I changed it up, and you will see what I changed it up to. Okay guys, I'm changing the design. I'm gonna go in and we're gonna put the little white ones on the outer only. Now, so we can put this here. I think that maybe right here. Right here. Okay. Grab my trusty plastic kneading needle and go right through all the mesh. If you don't know about the kneading needle, now you know. That's right. I turn my wreath around to tie my signs and my bows sometimes. You want it to be tight, but not too tight, because you don't want it to completely sink into the mesh. Okay. And then we are going to do a bow. All right, let's make a bow. I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna make a funky bow. How funky is your chicken? Loose is your loose. Six-inch tail. I'm gonna do a 5.5-inch loop. to one of this as well. I will be the first to admit that this one is not the best. But it works. So for a funky bow, your tails and your loops are always on opposite directions. For example, when I started, I had a loop and a tail. Now the second ribbon has a tail and a loop. And you just keep going with that same pattern for as many ribbons as you want to add. The best thing is to grab a zip tie. I forgot to mention that. And then obviously your pipe cleaner. You want to carefully bring it up. It's not that thick. Put your pipe cleaner in. Again, you want to make sure everything stays separated. And before you tighten it completely, you want to make sure that you get your pipe cleaner in there. And adjust anything you need to adjust. I'm just going to twist the bow, not the pipe cleaner. And I'm going to put it in, and then I'll fluff it out. Maybe I'll crack here. Okay, I'm also going to dovetail the ends of my ribbon. Again, fold it, and from the folded side, you want to cut at an angle towards the unfolded side. If you do it the other way, you're going to get a different design. of imagined the other way has a name, but I don't know what it is called. I think I got them all. Let's fluff this baby out. Fluff and curl, fluff and curl. All right, here it is, the finished project. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you like this video and videos like this and other crafts, not only wreaths, but other crafts in general, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for joining me. I will have a picture of this wreath following the end of this video. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it and have a wonderful day.